Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Baldur's Gate 3, where we have finally arrived in, I suppose, the nicer parts of this city. After visiting the prison and the sewers, we are now at the Elfsong Tavern, so I hope this is going to be a bit more pleasant. We have already talked to the chef and warned him about the murder list. We did talk to the cats, who were mildly grateful that we did their job for them and killed the rats in the basement. But there's a lot more people to talk to, especially like outside in the proper tavern part. So yeah, let's go and talk to some of them.
I don't care what Revere says. A turner and a spatula aren't the same thing. Some chef.
So what is the difference? Enlighten me.
I love chopping things up. Who doesn't?
Right, let's take a look outside.
Probably best if I keep a low profile. They used to know me all too well in the Elfsong.
Wonder if our paths ever crossed in the before times. Were you always so sneaky?
I haven't survived for 2 centuries by being reckless, and I hope to survive at least 2 more.
Yeah, don't rub it in.
I mean, don't be envious, Karlek. He has lived a long life, but not necessarily a good life, I suppose. But maybe his future life will be better. I hope so, anyway. Yeah, let's talk to some people, like this one, Dora Thumbfoot.
Pardon me, sir. You look prosperous.
Really?
I
don't think so.
Someone who'd like a nice piece of jewellery.
Definitely not.
At discount price. For a good cause.
And what cause would that be? What kind of jewelry? Oh, what is this good cause, Leaf? Yeah, what cause are we talking about here?
Escape. Escape from Baldur's Gate for my husband and me. Lord Gortash wants Marek's head, so we have to get out. There's a smuggler's sloop leaving for Waterdeep with 2 berths left. But the captain wants a fortune for him. This necklace is all I have.
And you can't just give him the necklace? I'll buy you a necklace, keep your jewelry here for your troubles. I think this situation here is about to turn around. You should probably stay. I mean, yes, if I'm successful, then things hopefully will be better. At least Gortash should be gone. So if you can just hide for a while longer, you don't have to run away and pay like a very, very high amount of money to some smuggler. I'm sorry I can't help you, but your Gortash problem may work itself out. It usually never does. 200 seems very expensive for a necklace. I mean, when I sell necklaces, it's usually not for that amount of money. I could just buy it out of charity, I suppose. But I do believe that hopefully soon you don't have to worry about Gortash anymore.
You think so? I wish I shared your optimism. But I can't. For Marek's sake. Goodbye.
Okay, she's just going away. I thought maybe I can buy the necklace later if I still want to. But okay, I guess it's too late now. Let's see.
I hear you were spotted being normal in the singing lute, Karlak.
What?
Are you feeling all right?
Seemed like the right thing to do. I've never really tried normal before.
And how did you find the quiet life?
It was nice. It was really nice.
I never thought I'd see the day our champion of the Hells has gone soft.
Maybe I have. Finally.
Yeah, I guess they're talking about the date. Apparently, rumor of that date has already reached my companions. Interesting. Anyway, I wanted to talk to this guy over here, Des Kenshaw.
Something's on my mind.
Another? Should I have another? Oh, it'll need to preserve me. I need the courage.
Courage for what? Will another drink solve your problems? You won't find courage in the bottom of a bottle. Drink up, the city is living on borrowed time. That would be a bit of a conflicting message, as opposed to what I just told the lady. I don't know, is this a kind of problem that can be solved by more alcohol?
No, sir. We abandoned our farm when the Absolute Army marched in. We used to sell our barley to the brewer who makes this very beer. That's all over now.
Well, then I suppose there won't be much beer left, so maybe you should drink as long as there's still beer around. You must be furious at the Absolute Cult and their army. I'm sure you'll find a new trade soon enough. There's plenty about. We who went with you. Yeah, who's we?
Family's upstairs, exhausted. I'm Des Canshaw, with a wife, 2 kids, and another on the way. Oldest boy, Corson. He means well, but he eats as much as the rest of us put together. I have to find him a place here.
Yeah, I can imagine that it's difficult. There's a war on. Can he fight? I don't know. How old is he? Found an opportunity for him? Well, good luck to you and your family. I don't know. What do you think he could be doing?
A fancy feller called Three-Piece wants to place Corson as a cleaner in the counting house. But I don't trust him. Maybe I should just join the Flaming Fist and take the signing bonus. What else can I do?
I don't know. I can't really give you a good advice here. Three-Piece sounds like a crook. Better if you join the Fist. That does sound like a crook name. That cleaner job sounds steady, leaves you available to head back to the farm. I hear the Elmata Temple at Worms needs volunteers. They don't pay, but at least the boy will eat. I guess that's not a terrible suggestion. But I also have a ranger option. Forget the city. The wilds have everything you need. I mean, yes, but only if you can actually hunt. I'm not sure if he can, if he's a farmer. But I mean, if I get a ranger option, I kinda tend to take it just because, you know, you don't get them all that often.
That's true. And we're no strangers to work in the land. Thanks, stranger. You helped settle my mind.
All right.
Thanks are all I have to offer, though. Mail meter bleed for you.
That's fine. That's fine. I suppose they don't really have to go hunting. They could just gather food, right? If they can, like, collect berries and mushrooms and whatnot. Okay, we have a lot of people here, but a lot of them can't actually be talked to. So let's find some people we can talk to. Like these guys.
Drink up, Blas. We're celebrating. If you won't drink with me, I bet this stranger will. Right, stranger?
Oh, well, what are you celebrating? That's a good question. Maybe I will. Depends. What's that you're drinking? You're celebrating when the city's in crisis. Yeah, what exactly are you celebrating?
I'm Clovia Throaks. Pleased to meet you. Our son Gaspar has finally found himself a proper job.
Well, that's good.
Aye, security at the Steel Watch
Oh.
Foundry. But I still
That's
wish
maybe
he'd
not so
taken
bad.
up the family business.
Now, Blas, you know Gaspar never had the patience for all the stitching a tailor has to do.
Yeah, I mean, I may have to blow up that place, so maybe not a good job. But, I mean, I kind of want to find a different path that doesn't involve blowing up the entire place, because clearly, like, normal civilian, uninvolved people work at that place. A tailor, that's good, honest work. You married a tailor, is that the best you could do? Who am I to judge that?
Sewing rabbit skin cloaks? Well, that's all right for some, I guess, but not for our Gasper.
No, our Gasper preferred hanging around the guild hall. I was afraid he was going to end up as a guild bone breaker.
Good thing I introduced him to darling Tamia Holst. She straightened Gasper out. Found him a place in the foundry.
Okay. Clovia, you sound like an admirer of this Tamia. Are you close? That doesn't really seem to be any business of mine. Blas, right? Are you serious about getting Gasper to join your business? I don't know. Why not?
Serious? I'd promote him from rat catcher, full partner.
No, Blas, I've been trying to tell you something all night. I'm leaving you. I'm starting a new life with Tamia.
Okay,
I'm going
apparently
to
they
sell
are
the business.
close.
And the money we used to start it was mine in the first place. I'm afraid that's it. For throats, for cloaks. Oh, dear. The bottle's empty. Let's have another and talk about it.
I think I need to take a walk. In a minute.
What the hell? That was a bizarre conversation. I'm not entirely sure what just happened here, and I hope that I haven't contributed to whatever happened here. Can I talk to them again? Because they're still here.
I thought you were going for a walk, Blas.
What? Oh, you're still here. Maybe you should take the walk.
Okay, apparently they are still fighting, so let's leave them be, I suppose. Okay, this is Alan, the barkeeper, so maybe he can give us a drink. But first, let's talk to these guys.
Gortash, Archduke of Baldur's Gate. I hear he's moved into the penthouse at Worm's Rock.
A penthouse?
That place must cost a fortune. Per diem?
That place has a penthouse. Okay. I mean, that's probably where I'm supposed to find him once I killed Orin, but still.
A new Archduke? Fancy. Never had one of them before.
Her name is Truffles. That's kind of cute. Yeah, but let's go and talk to the barkeeper.
Aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is.
Yep, it's rather busy around here. Business going well. I'm looking for a place to stay. If you got anything to trade. Yeah, business going well?
With all this talk of war, what else are folk to do but drink? I reckon the murder would had something to do with it too. Got punters all intrigued. On that morbid note, what can I get you fine self?
Yeah, you have quite the way to greet new customers here, talking about murder and stuff. But I'm a very curious person, so why don't you tell me more about the murder?
Going to make this place famous, I reckon. Victim is a bloody duke.
Right.
Stelmane. Well, she was a duke. Now she's just bloody. I reckon I'll be able to charge double for that room once the constable's done with it.
Okay.
Murders and ghosts are always grand for business. At least, I hope.
You are a rather morbid person. Can we trade, maybe?
It's been slim pickings since the Absolute butchered that supply convoy. But have a look.
Well, as a matter of fact, I think I actually just want to sell you some stuff, so don't worry. Yeah, I have all that crap that I picked up in the Emperor's hideout. I'm not sure if I should keep it, because, you know, it's his stuff, his mementos. But at the very least I can sell all of this, I suppose. The empty brain jar. I mean, the brain jar is kind of funny. It's just like a souvenir, I suppose. But I don't think I need the dog collar. The unique shell. I suppose I'll keep the portrait. There might be some use for that. Okay, so let's just try to get rid of the most obvious, useless stuff. Like, I have more than one edition of this book. And yeah, he's basically only selling alcohol and stuff like that. Okay, never mind.
Fill your boots, mate.
Can we talk to you again?
Welcome back. What can I do you for?
I'm looking for a place to stay. I mean, not really. I have a camp. Then again, sleeping on the streets isn't that nice.
I tell you what, the murder upstairs has brought some punters, but it's also really spooked folk out of renting rooms. If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk will calm down and realise there's nothing to worry about. You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over.
Oh, okay. Well, I suppose I will take that offer. Might be useful for our investigation too. You're optimistic. What makes you so sure it'll all blow over? That's a good question. Perhaps I could get a discount on the accommodation. Too rich for my boots. Yeah, why do you think it's going to blow over soon?
The city always wins. There's always some hero that saves the day. It's the way things work.
Okay. And I guess, I'm going to be the hero. At least I try to be. Anyway, maybe there's like a discount in it for me.
Charity in Baldur's Gate. Good one.
Well, I suppose it doesn't hurt to ask. Oh, I can actually try to persuade him. You want 200 gold to sleep next to a murder scene, really? That is a very good point. Point out that the tavern's obvious dirt and grime that should get you a discount. And the rats. Do not forget about the rats in the basement. But I suppose, this would be better since I have the advantage. But I seem to have more bonuses for the other one. So I would have to calculate which one would be more beneficial to me. The +7 or the +4. I guess 2 dice with +4 would be better. So let's try this one. Oh, it's kind of difficult though. Let's see. Well, that should be enough with the bonuses. There we go. I'm being really cheap today. I'm actually going to barter with him over 200 gold.
Keep your voice down about the bloody murder upstairs.
You're the one talking
Top
about
floor's
that
all
very
yours.
one.
If it gets a bit too noisy at night, well, don't sleep above a pub.
Oh, but I get an inspiration for it, I suppose. That works well. Outlander for once a warm meal. Oh, so is this for actually getting the room? I mean, that makes sense. Obtain room and board at the Elfsong Tavern. Okay, yeah. For once we're not going to sleep in the wilderness. Yeah, but before we go and check out the room, I suppose I will make sure we have talked to everyone down here. We got some people here. Oh, look at that. That is a familiar face. Lacrissa, hey, don't walk away. I want to talk to you.
Well, look what the bugbear dragged in. Can't believe we both made it to the city, and with our limbs attached.
Indeed. Didn't we make a bet in the Druid Grove? You didn't think you'd survive, yet here you are. Yes, I remember. I don't remember what we bet for, but we did make a bet. Never pictured you as a barmaid. Busy stealing from the Elfsong, are you? Cost me a fair amount of supplies too. Got anything to trade? We definitely made a bet.
We did, didn't we? Never thought I'd begrudge being alive. Alas, I've got nothing in my pockets but lint and disappointment.
Well, so you can't give me anything. I mean, it's kind of weird to bet on your own demise. So I think I'm fine with just the fact that you lost your bet. You owe me nothing, don't worry about it. How about a kiss then? I mean, if it was like a kiss on the cheek, I would take it. But probably not more, because my girlfriend is around. You still have to pay up. Perhaps I can help with that. I'd like to trade. Yeah, why not put some money into your pocket, maybe? Okay, she doesn't have anything useful. I guess I can buy the supply pack. That's always useful, I suppose. And I can maybe sell some stuff from my companions, because they have been picking up all the heavy stuff. And now she's basically broke again. Perfect. But can we talk to you again, please?
What can I get you? Make it as easy as possible and leave a big tip. Thanks.
Where's Alfira? The two of you are usually together, no? Let's see what you have. Yeah, know where she is?
Check the roof.
The roof?
But you didn't hear that from me.
Okay. I will check the roof as soon as I find a way to get there, I suppose. Alright, nice. So we have found some people from the Grove again. That's always a pleasant surprise.
If it were up to me, I'd replace all the flaming fists with steel watchers. At least the big teapots don't make lewd suggestions when you pass by. They smell better too.
I guess that's an advantage indeed.
As far as I'm concerned, Lord Gortash gets the benefit of the doubt. Until he does something obviously wrong, he's got my support. We can't afford to be squabbling with the Absolute crawling up our asses.
And what would you consider to be obviously wrong? Because I could think of a few things, but you probably wouldn't believe me.
Just between us, I don't believe everything I hear from Archduke Gortash. He's entirely too slick to be trustworthy.
You have good instincts, lady.
I've been thinking about it.
Buff tenor.
No, I feel bad about all them refugees, but we just can't let them flood into the city. We'd be overwhelmed. In fact, that's probably the Absolute Army's plan.
Well, maybe. Yeah, we talked to all of them. I wonder if that is a Back to the Future reference. Buff instead of Biff. And who's this guy? Bombasto.
I sure wouldn't want to be one of the Flaming Fists. They got the shittiest job in town. Believe me, I know something about knocking heads together.
Look at this guy. This is quite the bombastic guy indeed.
From one warrior to another, I must say, it's just embarrassing the way the Flaming Fist lets this murderer go around killing people and getting away with it.
Right, I am working on that myself. You don't think the fists are up to the task. The fists are only good for handling riots. Investigation isn't their strong suit. Yeah, clearly you do not trust the fists, huh?
They used to be capable enough, but they've gotten slow and lazy. Corruption makes you soft.
Okay, I see. I think the Flaming Fists have had their day. They might be interested to hear that. How would you deal with it? Yes, what is your suggestion?
I'd start a special crime unit. A half-dozen hard cases. Grab some likely losers in the back alleys and beat on them until we got some answers. Commander Portier says she already has some investigators she trusts. Soft-talking namby-pambies, I'd wager. But when they fail, and they will, count on it, she knows where to find Dame Gizarm. And then it'll be my turn.
Okay, if you say so. I'm not sure if your method is that much better, though. But yeah, talking to the town folks, I can recognize like two major trends here. Most people seem to like Gortish. A few critical voices, but most seem to be fine with him. And almost everyone hates the fists for various reasons.
You talk about the honor of your order, but what about my honor? I made a deal.
Stug, if you want to join the Vigilant Knights, you have to quit beating people up.
What is going on here? Settle down, you two. People are trying to drink here. What's this about? Does someone need to get beaten up? I can handle that. I could, but why should I? Yeah, what is this about?
My sister Gerva has talked me into joining her Holy Helm Order, but I got a job to finish first.
Breaking the knees of debtors for the guild isn't honest work, and you know it. That's why you're giving it up.
But I already took the money for it from Uktar, so I gotta follow through. It's like an oath or something. And I know you understand oaths, Gerva.
What am I going to tell the Vigilant Knights, Doug? That you're knee-breaking for goodness?
If he wants to join an Order of Helm, it sounds to me Stuck has to give up knee-breaking, effective immediately. I suppose so. I guess it's like a deity. If Stuck's already been paid for the task, he has to follow through on it. Tell you what, Stuck, give me the money Ukta paid you for the job and then you're off the hook. How would that work? Am I supposed to do the knee breaking instead? Again, I don't think this is something I want to get involved with. Yeah, I don't know. I guess if he wants to join the order, then he has to give up knee breaking, but that would probably be a problem if he can't give the money back. So, I don't know. I don't know what kind of advice I'm supposed to give here. My suggestion would be is to follow through it and then join the order in the proper order. I don't want to get you in trouble with whoever paid you for this.
See? Look, Gerva, I'll only break his left knee. You can come along and make sure I don't overdo it. For hell, you know?
Mardin Stones. I hate this a lot, but you're my only brother after all. Very well. Let's get this over with.
Alright, sorry for that quick cut. I just had to take a phone call, but now we can continue and talk to some other people, I suppose, like Ulrich Whitmirth.
Hello, old friend. Oh, so I assume I used to know everybody around town. Now I'm a new man.
What does that mean? A new man? Who were you when you were an old man? You sound kind of messed up, to be honest. Yeah, who were you before?
A worried man, a playwright who lost the will to write. Now I worry no more. Can't write a word? What does it matter?
Okay, well, I think you might just be drunk and because of that you don't worry anymore. What is this? Surrender your burdens. Does sorrow grip your heart? Does rage cloud your mind? Do you ever wish to surrender all that holds you back in life? It can be so at the house of grief. To be unburdened of your troubles is to be reborn. Seek us out and we shall discover the very best version of you. Isn't this the place that the Shadowheart is supposed to go? First of all, this quest is complete. House of Grief, yep. Okay, so it's like a Sharon place, obviously. Yeah, maybe you don't want to get involved with these guys.
Hello, old friend. Oh, so
okay, he's just repeating the same line.
I used to know everybody around town.
Maybe let's try the other option.
Now, messed up is what I was before. I was a playwright who lost the will to create. Now I see just how little that matters.
Okay, well, if it benefits you, I guess that's nice, but the cult of Shah is a little bit messed up sometimes, so you should be careful. Sudden earthquakes shaking our homes. Increase in missing persons alarm families. Does the counting house sink deeper with each new gold coin? Elfsong Tavern kicks off new competition. Join the left right now. Old Garlow's place occupied by vandals. Too much haddock, make fish cakes. Some rather odd headlines in this one. Okay, I think I have talked to most of the people here. There's a few over here.
Archduke? Lord Gortash is a trifle young for that, don't you think? Not that anyone cares what you think, or me for that matter.
That's true.
That puffed up parvenu, Gortash, an archduke. However did they find a crown big enough for his head?
Well, these two do not like the new Archduke.
Why did we need an archduke?
Are you funny enough to cause a laugh riot? Come on in and challenge the house comedian.
The house comedian? You have a house comedian? Oh, we have like a little private room here. Is that the house comedian? It actually might be. So, let's see.
Snappy dresser, that Willoughby. Though he should lose the monocle.
Okay, who are we talking about here? That guy? Yep.
Look away. Act like you don't know me. Come on, be a pal.
What? Why are you being weird?
Get ready. I hear this guy is really good. My buddy Roanoke almost pissed himself laughing.
Okay. I can't wait.
This dwarf in the audience matches the description of that serial killer. He bears watching.
What in the hell's are you staring at?
Well, I suppose.
I got spinach in my teeth.
He's a dwarf and he's wearing red. Your name isn't Dolo, is it? No, nice doublet, that's all. Red, it's nice. Should I just be that straightforward and just ask him if that is his name? Would he be honest and tell me his name if I confronted him? I don't know. Let's just try it.
No. And it isn't Sucker or Patsy either. Whatever your con is, try it on someone else.
I mean, subtitles say Phipps Brogan, and I can't just go around and accuse every dwarf who's wearing red of being murderer.
You know why it isn't wrong to fart in a Stormshore tabernacle? It smells divine.
Hey, I'm keeping out of trouble. Don't draw attention to me, all right?
Right. I wonder though if there's any way that I can like investigate this person. I mean, this doesn't really tell me much, right? Because a doppelganger looks probably like a humanoid. If you examine him before he changes. I don't know.
I am hopeful that we shall be thoroughly entertained. I hear this fellow is monstrously droll.
Okay, I would like to see this for myself.
Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called the Laugh Riot. You want to play along?
I'll bite. What's this laugh riot? Suits me. I'm pretty good at riots. I mean, yeah, I think this is like a special kind of riot.
It's all about the Boffoyoks. We see who can tell the funniest stories, and the winner gets the prize.
I see. Alright, you're on. It's got to be better than killing rats. You would think so.
Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me. Hello, Baldurians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambium. That's right, I got fiend zone.
Okay,
We used
mildly
to have a
funny.
drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision.
These aren't that great, to be honest.
So I killed her.
The Elfsong patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Your
I mean,
turn,
I guess the
smart
punchline
stuff.
was
Knock
kind
'em
of
dead,
funny.
but not literally. Got me?
Willoughby the comedian, folks. Were his jokes good, or did he just smell funny? Say, what's the difference between a dwarf and a bullet? You can't toss the bullet. Hey, I asked my wizard to cast Shatter. He said, Shatter, I hardly know. These are all kind of terrible, to be honest. I suppose Artemis just isn't funny. Maybe if I had more charisma or something. I don't know. They're all kind of terrible. But I suppose the last one is the one that's most in line with the stuff that he just told us. So let's pick this one.
If that's the best you got, smart stuff, you should quit before the crowd gets angry.
Yeah, like I said, these weren't really that great. You know why I hate vampires? They just suck. That's a horrible one. I tried sleeping with a dragonborn the other night, but it didn't work out. He had erectile dysfunction. I mean, that is slightly funny, I suppose. I asked a zombie reanimator out on a date, but she said she wasn't interested in necromance. Okay, so basically, most of these are just terrible puns. We have intimidation, interestingly enough. What do you call a room full of people who don't applaud that? I mean, that one actually is also kind of funny, but I probably have to pass the intimidation check. I don't know. They're not, like, amazing, but I like the second one the best.
Win or lose, I'm stealing that
Okay,
one.
apparently he liked that one. The Dead 3, am I right? What losers? You know why Bane worshippers will never conquer the world? They don't have the balls. I don't know about that one. A mind flayer's Durga, a slave, lost his nose, so I asked the Illithid, how does he smell? And it said, I have eaten its brain. That is, like, very absurd comedy. Like, completely non sequitur. Our cleric tried to cast healing word on a ham, but it was already cured. And another intimidation. Clap or I'll rip out your spines. Okay, I'm not sure. I mean, the second one is barely a joke at all. I kind of like the first one. And the third one is so lame it's almost good. I don't know. Let's go with the first one.
Don't joke about religion, smart stuff.
Okay, I see.
A single person applauds from the back of the room. Probably out of pity.
Great.
Sorry, smart stuff. No joy for you, I'm afraid. But that sounds like job security for me.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't really given the best materials here. I wonder, though, if you pick, like, the quote-unquote right choices, then people will think it's funnier. Because none of them were, like, that hilarious.
My father won again. He always wins. Super boring. Why aren't you funny, Sayer?
I don't know. I can't be good at everything.
Yes, very amusing. Very amusing indeed.
Yeah, the audience isn't impressed, clearly.
This guy is funnier than a gnome on a windmill.
A gnome on a windmill, that is oddly specific, especially since it already happened once in this game.
So I spat in his last one.
Dice of Timora. What an embarrassment. The old Elfsong isn't what it used to be, hey?
You're a big disappointment. You know that.
I'm sorry I brought your hopes up. Okay, clearly no one liked my performance. Come on, there were at least like 1 or 2 funny lines in there. I'm kind of disappointed that no one actually liked that.
Welcome back. Don't break anything.
Look at this lady here. Okay, well, have we spoken to her before? We may have. But yeah, I guess that is more or less everyone down here that I can talk to, as far as I can tell anyway. So I suppose we will try to find our room. Iron ladder. Where's that iron ladder that is supposed to be here? First of all, we have another door here. Maybe I should check this out too. Oh, okay, this is just going outside. But we do have like stairs over here.
Halt, Civvy. Turn back. This is an active crime scene.
Hold on, Thornhill. I'm tired of standing here. Devella's been up there for ages. Some diversion would be welcome.
And yeah, I do need to visit the crime scene actually. Investigator Valeria told me to speak with Constable Devella. Also, weird camera angle. Yeah, I'm supposed to be here. And I rented the room upstairs, did I not?
Constable Devella said she wasn't to be...
Investigator Valeria outranks her. As you were, Civvy. Fair warning, though. She's in a foul mood.
Okay, well, I tried not to make her mood worse. So, let's see what's going on up here.
Stelmane's parlour. A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
Well, I guess we have to find out. And, okay, there's the iron ladder. Area under investigation, rented rooms. So I guess this is where the murder happened. And is this our room? Oh yes! Elfsong Hospitality, General Tutorial. Foraging is a thing of the past in the Elfsong Tavern. To purchase camp supplies for resting, simply visit the dumbwaiter hatch. Well, that is nice. Look at that, we actually have a proper camp in our room now, and my companions are all here. Well, not all of them, Lazelle is missing. Okay, well, that is nice. We have a real room here and don't have to sleep on tables or the streets or whatever. So, I don't know, let's look around a little bit.
But please, don't look at me.
Okay, these apparently don't have anything new to say.
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients, and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Yes, I'm still waiting for that. Also, apparently we now have the music with lyrics. Interesting.
The dog is unable to speak through the small bag he holds in his mouth.
So, what you got there?
I don't know. Maybe you can tell me. All I know is I thought of you when I saw it.
Thank you, Scratch. I'm not sure where you found a fishing rod in here, but whatever. Okay, I guess I will quickly check in with all my companions. I don't think they will have much new to say because I spoke to them not that long ago, but let's try it anyway. Yeah, look at them all hanging out in like one spot. I mean, that's 4 of them. Got Mizora here, Gale over here. But usually you don't see them hanging out together like this. That's kind of nice.
Yes?
Okay. Nothing new here.
All's well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
And all of that is old as well.
Always good to talk, my friend. Oakfather preserve you.
Yeah, I don't think any one of them has any new dialogue. Alright. And yeah, we have 3 of them here. And this is probably where Lizelle would have been because there's like 4 beds and no one is standing here.
What's on your mind?
Yeah, we need to find a way to get Lizelle back. This is unacceptable.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
I do not allow people to kidnap my companions like that.
Hello, my dear.
Okay, no one has anything new to say. Okay, so I guess I will make a cut here. And we have already found the murder scene. So I suppose that's where we'll continue because hopefully investigating the murder will help me find Oren. And I suppose I will try to kill Oren first, free Lizelle, and then we can deal with Gortash. Mostly because I think that Oren is more dangerous because she's more unpredictable and she's doing all these murders and so on. And Gortash, I think we can, at least to some degree, reason with Gortash and at least make him think that we are on his side for now. So I think I will go after Oren first. And hopefully we can save Lizelle. But yeah, I guess this is a good time to end the episode. I will maybe look around a little bit more in this nice suite that we have here. But then we will continue and take a look at the murder scene. But for now, let's call it a day as always. Thank you for watching and see you again next time.